Hi Vinyl Community, it's Mike here, and today I'm going to catch up on a thread, and it's one that I almost missed. It's from Chris at RekkidTalk, and he's celebrating 4 years in the VC, and he did this, I think it's probably about 3 weeks ago now, and I've only just noticed it. So I thought I'd have a go because it's all about 7-inch singles, and I love to collect 7-inch singles. And Chris wants us to show 7 of them. Right, so the first one is show a single with a cool sleeve. So I've got absolutely loads, but I thought I'd go for this one because I haven't really shown this one before. It's by the Modettes, and it's White Mice and Masochistic opposite, and I think it's from 1978 or 1979. And it's got this rather good little cartoon story on the back. And it says Masochistic Opposite, the story of a respectable male groupie. And it's about a guy called David. And David decides that after following the Modettes, that he's going to jack in his job and dump his girlfriend. So this is a story, and what happens is he tells his girlfriend that first of all that he's decided to jack in his job. And she says, "Oh, David, I can't believe it. I really love you. So what are you going to do?" And he said, "Oh, there's something else I've got to tell you. I've been sleeping with other women." And he says, "There's 4 of them. And the 4 are Ramona, Kate, Jane, and June, who are the members of the Modettes." And he says that, since following them, his life has been turned upside down, and that's just that he can't be a bank clerk anymore. He can't be Susan's boyfriend anymore. And it ends with saying, so David began a new life of fun, thrills, and music. When you see the Modettes, you will know why. So that's it. So that's the record with the cool sleeve. It's quite a good label as well. It's on the Rough Trade label. There you go. Right, next off, show a 7-inch single that's in a cool company sleeve. Well, the coolest record label of all is Stiff Records, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to show, and I'm going to show this. This is the very first Stiff single, and it's Nick Lowe, So It Goes, and the B-side is Heart of the City, and there you go. So it's a classic Stiff label, and the Stiff company record sleeve. So that's the second one. Right, next off, it's show a 7-inch single with a small hole in the middle, or if in the country you come from, singles normally have a small hole, show a record with a big hole. Well, in the UK, most singles come with the small hole. So I've got to show one with a big hole, and it's this one. And it's a bit of reggae. It's on Beverly Records, and it's Toots and the Maytals, and it's Deep in My Soul, which is an absolutely brilliant piece of reggae here, and written by Toots Hibbert, of course. And I can't see a date on here. It's not actually a date, so I don't know when that is the B-side, or the double A side is a track called Daddy. So that's it, a record with a big hole in the middle on Beverly's Records, a bit of reggae, Toots and the Maytals. Right, show a record, a 7-inch single on coloured vinyl. Well, going for another punk band, Sleaford Mods, and I suppose I could have shown this as a cool cover, couldn't I? The Sleaford Mods is a pair of them, there's a couple of beer cans, which I think is great, and then on the back there's a photograph of them, and this is a single called Mr. Jolly Fucker, and it's a brilliant record. And Tweet 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 is on the B-side, which I think is even funny, and it's on lovely orange vinyl. So there you go, there's a sort of octopus label there. So that's a coloured vinyl 7-inch single. Right now, the next one is show a record label that has parallel lines, and this is the one I found most difficult actually. And you know, back in the early '60s and the '50s, I think a lot of record labels were like this. You'd get sort of two parallel lines across the middle of the label, and you'd have sort of details in the middle. And this is the only one that I could find. I've probably got one or two more, but I don't know. It's 1960 and it's on the Parlophone label, so you can see the two parallel lines across the middle there. And it's Peter Sellers and Sophia Loren and Goodness Gracious Me. And Peter Sellers is doing an absolutely outrageous Indian accent, which I don't think he'd probably get away with today. But there you go. So that's a single with the parallel lines on the record label. Right. Show a 7-inch single that's got a cool picture on the label. And I've gone for one of my favourite bands, which is the Lovely Eggs. And this is it again. It's a really cool cover by someone called Casey Raymond, who does a lot of the artwork for the Lovely Eggs. And this is called Drug Bragging. So that's a picture of Holly on the front and then David on the back. And Case has also done the labels as well for the singles. So there you go. So that's cool pictures on a record label. It's nice coloured vinyl as well, a sort of orange and purple splatter there. So that's a Lovely Eggs and a really cool picture on the label. Right, and the final one, number 7, and that's show a record that you got quite cheaply, but it's quite valuable. And Chris sort of put in the proviso that it might be sort of valuable, sort of sentimentally or whatever. And I've gone for this one, and it's The Damned, New Rose, and a cover of Beatles' sort of Help on the B side. There it is. And this is reputed to be the first UK punk single. And this is actually a French pressing of the record. There you go, and it's on the Skydog label. And I picked this up at a market stall, and it was a little market stall, and they weren't really selling records. And he had a little box, and there was about maybe no more than a dozen or so 7-inch vinyl records, and they were £1 each. And there are a few sort of punk singles in there, but and it included this one. I think I got 4 or 5 in the end for about £5, including this one, Damned and New Rose. So I was really pleased to get that. I mean, it's not hugely valuable. It's probably worth about 20 quid. I don't know, but you know, when I saw it, I thought, well, yeah, I've got to have that, haven't I? You know, for a quid. So yeah, so that was it. So that's my 7. I'll leave a link in the description to Chris's original videos. So you know, have a go, won't you? And congratulations for actually sort of sticking it up for 4 years, Chris. And here's to another year. So see you later. Bye bye.